Krishana. Okay. Good morning, Krishana. Um, this morning we're gonna do a social skills, okay? And we're gonna talk about maybe some of the issues that you have encountered or that you are having, okay? And you're gonna tell me some of the things that you do in order to solve them. Like when you first came in on yesterday, we talked about what were some of the things that you were getting in trouble with, and you said it was mostly about fighting. So our social skill topic today is we're going to discuss, and we're going to be making notes in your journal, okay? So we're going to start out by putting today's date here, and this you're going to put a number 1 right here, okay? What's today's date? There's a calendar. What's today's date?
The
22nd. So it's August the 22nd, 2018.
So,
8. You can put an 8 or you can write out the word August. Okay, and put a number 1 there. Okay, so this is going to be our first. This is going to be your journal. Every time you need to document or write something down that's bothering you, or whenever we have a discussion, we're going to write it in the journal, okay? Okay, so our topic for today is we're going to discuss our anger, right? So we're going to write anger here, okay?
Here?
Yes.
I don't know.
Well, no, right here. Anger.
I don't know.
A N G E R. Okay? So let's just talk. We're not going to write right now. We're just going to talk. So when you have found yourself getting angry, what was happening that was making you or causing you to be angry? You're going to have to talk to me.
Other kids messing with me?
Okay, other kids messing with you, so you feel as if they were teasing you?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's write down here. One of the problems that you encountered was that the kids were teasing you. So you're gonna put teasing
Right here.
right here. T E
T-E-S.
T E
T.
E T E's T's T E A S E. Okay. And what were some of the things that they were teasing you about?
Reading
Okay.
and writing.
Okay. So what was when you were reading? That's when they teased you when you were reading out loud in class, okay? And your writing, what was wrong with what was it that they were teasing you about with your writing?
It wasn't great.
Okay.
And
And how did that make you feel?
sad.
Okay. And when you get sad, what is your reaction? What does that make you do when you're sad? How do you act? You get mad, okay? So we go right back to that anger right now, okay? So on the T's, I want you to put sad, okay?
Sad.
There you go. So, what were your reactions when you get angry, you get mad? What were you doing? What did you do? Tell me, what did you do?
I get mad at the teacher when I tell the teacher. And there's only one teacher I get mad at, and she's at this school now.
Oh, okay. So, this was happening at another school, and you're here now, and you seen that
It
teacher
happened
here?
at Black with Miss Williams.
Okay, and Miss Williams is here at this campus now?
She's teaching 3rd grade.
Okay, so since you have had a problem with Miss Williams before and you found yourself getting mad with her, we're going to have to find an alternate route or another way of dealing with that, because we can't have a child getting mad with an adult. That's right, because that's not right, right? That's not showing respect, right? Okay, so At those times when you were getting mad with her, what were you doing to the teacher when you got mad with her? What did you do to the teacher?
I didn't want to do my work.
Okay, you didn't want to do your work. So, with you not doing your work, who did that hurt?
Me.
Okay. So, from now on, you need not to hurt yourself, right? So, in order to not hurt yourself, you need to be doing your work, correct? Because if you shut down and you don't do your work, that makes you not be able to learn, right?
Yeah.
You didn't hurt the teacher. You hurt yourself. Correct. So from now on, what are you going to do when you get angry? What are you going to do? What are some of the things that you're going to try to do?
Come down or come here.
Okay. And this room is like your safe haven. So when you're out in your other classrooms and you encounter a problem with other students or even with an adult, you have permission to come back to this room. This room is where you can release your anger. Right. So from now on, what are we going to do again? When we have problems in our regular classes?
Come in here.
Yes.
And when I get angry, I have to sit back there.
Well, you don't have to sit back there. It's just so you cool down. That just gives you that back here allows you to have your own space. We're not going to come in and bother you. So when you come in, if you have a problem, you go and you sit in one of those little cubbies at those desks until you calm down and until you want to talk about it. Okay? And when you want to talk about it, you can come sit anywhere up here or come sit beside any one of the teacher's desks and we'll talk about what the issue was and how are we going to solve it. And
So that's why y'all got them chairs?
Yes, that's what those chairs are for. So that you won't have those issues of not being able to manage or deal with your problems, to resolve your problems, okay? So as of today, we talked about anger.
Anger.
And what angered you was when the students was teasing you.
Yeah.
And how did that make you feel?
Sad.
Sad. And when you got sad, we got mad. So we need to add mad there. Okay? And when you got mad, you did not want to work. So you're going to put on here?
Work.
No work.
No.
Work.
R.
No, you got the word no there. Where is work?
Work. Oh, W.
Yes.
So W-K.
That's abbreviating it. We want to spell it all the way out. We don't want to abbreviate it. We want to spell it all the way out. So W-O. R-K. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. No, I'm telling you yes. Okay. So these are the things that we've covered today. And we've already come up with a solution, meaning an answer to your problem when you have issues outside in your other classes. Okay? So we're not going to get mad with other students. We're not going to hit because you told us about the fighting thing. Okay? So I'm going to read this to you, okay? So the description of your behavior is continually involved in physical fights with other students. He has a need to be first, best, or strongest, has a fight mentality. Therefore, tends to fight before he or she thinks. Right? You want to lash out and touch somebody, be physical with them before you think. That's not a good step. Okay? You need to use your brain and you need to think about your actions before you act out, okay? And always know that there's a consequence to your actions. Does mom tell you that? Okay. So, we're going to work on that. We've touched bases on it. You know that I'm always here. You know that Mr. Allen is always here, okay? And that's what this room is for. With this program is to help you strengthen yourself, okay? So is there anything you'd like to ask me or add to what we've talked about?
No.
Hmm?
No.
So you have an understanding of ways to deal with any problems?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. And we're going to do the announcements and then
Good morning, teachers.
Okay. Thank you.
Today is Wednesday, August 22nd, 2018, and we are ready for our morning pledges. At this time, we're asking all students to please stand
This is a layout of our
and
room.
come to attention as we do our morning
Just had,
session.
I only have one student, so that's why I was doing my
First,
session
pledge
with.
to the American flag.
So
I pledge
we're gonna turn it around
allegiance
so
to the
you can
flag
see.
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation.